Here we are today to demonstrate how to replace the front axle pin with the new improved axle pins designed by Motopaq Inc. And today we're doing it on a Ingersoll 3014 lawn tractor. It's a real simple system and takes all the play out of the front axle. There's the parts that we have, the new pin and the two washers, bolt, nut. And just to show what we're starting with is with all the play in the axle. There's about an 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch play up by the frame there where the axle fits in, which equals to be a great deal out by the wheel. And that goes for both sides with all that play. So we're gonna get that taken care of so we don't have so much play there, and it'll help prevent any further wear as far as the axle pin and frame pieces go. And if you look closely, you'll see that we have some shiny metal showing down there already, because this particular tractor we had to pre-prep because previous owners had tried to fix the play in the axle by permanently welding the pin on the front and back plates of the axle. So we had to grind the welds off and get everything all prepped here before being able to install the new one. So if yours isn't welded in, which most of them aren't, it's a real straightforward system and installation. So we'll show you here now as to how it's done. Slide the jack in. We'll slide it all the way up underneath the hydraulic lift mount that's up underneath the engine there. Just enough. We're going to take just enough to get some pressure off the front end here. These pieces are no longer necessary. Get in here and pull the pin out. We're going to go ahead and throw some grease on the pin here just to help it along here. After this is all installed, then you're going to want to use your grease gun, obviously, and go on your grease zert and grease the front axle after it's all put together. Most grease zerts are on top of the front axle. This one on this here tractor is actually on the bottom here. Slide that pin in, wiggle it around a little bit to get it through the back plate there. Just smear some grease around on this bare metal here so it doesn't rust here in the meantime. We got the pin in. Take one washer with the bolt, slide it in, and we're going to come around here, move the camera around here and pop the hood so we can show what's happening inside here. Then we're going to put the other washer on the back side here. Put the lock nut on here. Get the right socket size on here. Takes a 3/4 inch wrench and socket. And we're going to snug it up just enough to get the play out of the axle, but we want the axle to be able to move up and down on each side freely without binding up. So at this point we can actually jack the front of the tractor up a little bit more. And get back here to show how we're trying to do this. In most cases, these axle pins are machined to where you can just draw it up tight and that's it. But depending on the tractor and how precise they were at the factory, some cases it could get over tightened, so you want to kind of check the play as you're tightening it. So here the axle still moves freely up and down. There's no play going back and forth. We'll set this down on the wrench off. Now there is no play in that front axle anymore. Play there on the wheel is from it trying to just turn from left to right. There's no play in that front axle. So there you have it. Thank you for watching.